finding a problem that is a problem to a lot of people and solving it at a small fee is going to make you wealthy. Monetization will always be tied to the gift that you have. I'm not saying it's not about money. I'm saying it's more than just, right? Meaning there has to be a certain level of value that you bring to the marketplace. We are back. Welcome to the Witness Mdaka Show. I told you guys that we have a total commitment to helping young men find meaning, find purpose, make money, and impact society. Your biggest meaning is going to come from your ability to impact society, your ability to influence society towards the right direction, your ability to do work that inspires other people. And today, I want to talk to you about the fastest way you can increase your income in 2025. Because let's be honest, for a young man or a man to have any level of significance, any level of meaning in society, they have to be able to accomplish that through the financing of their dreams or the financing of their passions or the financing of their purpose. You know, in the Christian circles, they say the gospel is free, but to get it to the people, it costs money, right? Your purpose can be seen exactly as that, as the gospel that needs to be preached. It might be free for you to discover it. Well, perhaps it might even cost you something. But the most important thing is the fact that there must be financing that takes place. And one of the things I need to share with you is the fact that you need to stop playing small. You know, if you're gonna play small, um, you're not gonna be able to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. If you want to make more money this year, right? You have to understand that there should be a blueprint that you need to be following. And I'm going to be sharing part of the blueprint with you, right? Your income is tied to the value that you bring to the marketplace. A lot of people say to me, Witness, in your book, the title of your book is It's More Than Just Money. If it's more than just money, what exactly it is it? And I always clarify that title and say, I'm not saying it's not about money. I'm saying it's more than just, right? Meaning there has to be a certain level of value that you bring to the marketplace. And your income is directly tied to the value that you bring into the marketplace, right? There are three ways in which you could grow your value and ultimately grow your income fast, right? The first thing is you need to monetize a skill. You need to find out what you can do best, better than most people. Once you found that thing, package it and sell it. Now, a lot of people don't understand exactly what their skill set is, their gift is, their talent is. Monetization will always be tied to the gift that you have. You know, there's a monetization coach of mine, a friend of mine that is a monetization coach. And one time I was interviewing her and I asked her what her favorite quote is. And she said to me, I quote her, Witness, my most favorite quote of all time is from you. And you might have said it fleetingly. And I said, okay, what is that quote? She said, you said to me in the Bible in Proverbs, it says, a man's gift will make room for him and bring him amongst important people. A man's gift will make room for him and bring him amongst important people. And she gave an example and said, a lot of people walk, but Naomi Campbell has monetized walking. A lot of people talk or engage, but Oprah Winfrey has monetized it. A lot of people rap and sing, but some of the most successful and wealthy singers and rappers have found a way to monetize their gift. So once you've discovered what your gift is, and within your job where you are on a daily basis, there is a skill set that you're developing on a daily basis. And if you haven't found out what that skill set is, you need to do the job of actually searching. And number two, once you found out what skill you're going to monetize, you need to look for an expensive problem to solve and solve the problem. The bigger the problem you solve, the more money follows you. A lot of people are problem solvers on a daily basis. You wake up, life is about problem solving. Think about it. You wake up in the morning in your own personal life, and all you do is look at ways you could solve the current problems that you have, right? Maybe there might be a problem with your car, there might be a problem with making breakfast. All of the things that you do in the morning. You wake up in the morning, you're hungry, that's a problem. You make breakfast so that you can be filled. There's no milk, that's a problem. So finding the most expensive problem to solve and solving it meticulously will make you money. Or finding a problem that is a problem to a lot of people and solving it at a small fee is going to make you wealthy. So, having hundreds of thousands of people having a specific problem or issue, and you come up with the solution for that problem. Or having one or two people, which we call a niche market, having that problem that might be expensive, magnitude in terms of the problem, magnitude in terms of the payment to the person who solves it, then allows you to get paid a high amount for the solving of that problem. Number three, you need to learn to leverage attention. In 2025, attention is the currency. A lot of people don't understand that. You don't go out to social media, garner attention for the sake of just having likes and comments. You garner attention so that you can take that attention and convert it into currency, into money. When you have found your gift and when you have found a problem to solve, you need to create content that speaks to that. What is your content speaking to? Why do you create the content that you create? And once you found that content that speaks to solving the problem, you need to raise your rates, raise your standards, and stop undervaluing yourself. A lot of people have a problem with undercharging because they're scared. They're scared of naming exactly what their price is, and that shouldn't be you. In 2025, you don't need to wait for permission. You need to build an offer, show the proof, and pitch it. Who do you pitch it to? You pitch it to the person whom you believe needs a solution to this specific problem that you found a solution to. And you need to learn to network smarter. Money flows through people. The money that you're going to make, even if you're doing business with a corporate or business with a company, B2B, the fact of the matter is it's people within companies and industries that choose or decide to do business with you. And how and why they choose to do business with you depends on the relationship that you've built with them. So it's very important for you to connect with the right people, connect with clients, and not just connecting with friends for the sake of socializing. All right. So you don't need more time, you don't need more strategy. You have to do the work and the money will come. Finding out what your gift is, monetizing that gift, fixing a big problem using that gift, and then being able to leverage attention. So you find the problem, you find your gift, what you are good at, you find the problem to fit your gift into to solve the problem, and then you leverage attention. So some people might say you garner attention first because it's not possible to leverage attention that you don't have yet. For you to be able to leverage the attention, you ought to have created the attention or you ought to have attracted the attention. The biggest question will be, how are you attracting the attention and what are you using that attention for? And my friend, if you haven't subscribed to the Witness Mdaka Show, please click on that subscribe button, click on that notifications bell. Remember, subscribing is not going to cost you any money. And look out for any of our upcoming seminars that we are having across the country and across the SADC region. Also, if you want to purchase the book, it's more than just money. You can head out to my website, witnessmdaka.com. There's a link in the description box for all the things that I'm mentioning right now. I'll see you in the next episode. Remember to find your gift, monetize it, find a big problem, fix it, or find the solution for it, and garner attention, attract attention, and leverage that attention to make more money. All right. See you in the next episode.